Depending on how Word has been set up, when you open Microsoft Word, you may encounter a startup screen with a collection of templates. If you do, click Blank Document, in fact double-click Blank Document, and you'll end up here on this screen. This is the Microsoft Word 2016 screen. Starting at the very top of the screen, you have what's known as the title bar. The title bar on the left explains the name of the document you're currently viewing is Document 1 in this case, and to the right it explains that you're in Microsoft Word. To the left of the title bar is something known as the Quick Access Toolbar. The Quick Access Toolbar is designed to host shortcut buttons, and it currently has 3. It has a save, an undo, and a repeat. What I'd like to do is move the Quick Access Toolbar from being above the ribbon to being below the ribbon. How we do this is we click the Customize Quick Access Toolbar button and we choose the last option listed here, Show Below the Ribbon. The Quick Access Toolbar is now sitting below the ribbon. So I guess what we're saying is this large panel that runs the entire length of your screen at the top here is known as the ribbon. You can quite simply click the Customize Quick Access Toolbar button again and show it back above the ribbon. But I'd like you to show it below the ribbon. Now, in addition to the 3 buttons you get by default with your Quick Access Toolbar, I'd like to add more. If I click the Customize Quick Access Toolbar button, I can then click New. And now I have a button to quickly create a new document whenever I want to. And if I rest on it, it explains that with the screen tip. If I then click the Customize Quick Access Toolbar button again, I'll be able to turn on Open. Now I can quickly open an existing document. I'll be able to click it again, turn on Email, and in fact what I want you to do is go in several times and turn on everything listed. Now the last option listed is the touch mouse mode. This is only going to be useful to you if you have a touch screen. I don't have a touch screen, so I'm not going to turn that option on. So the Quick Access Toolbar now contains a number of shortcut buttons to create a new document, to open a document, to email a document, to print preview a document, and even to run a spell check and draw a table. In addition to these buttons, we often want to add other buttons. So I'm going back into my Customize Quick Access Toolbar button and I'm going to click More Commands. If I want more commands than those listed here, I go into this option. And I'll move this window into view. What we have on the right hand side are the buttons that we currently have on our Quick Access Toolbar. And on the left hand side we have what Microsoft deem as popular commands. Now, one of the popular commands is Save As, so I'm going to scroll down this list to the S's, and here it is here, Save As. I'd like to add this command to my Quick Access Toolbar, so I simply click it and click the Add button. It's decided to add it to the end of my Quick Access Toolbar, and I'd like it sitting underneath Save. So what we do is we use these buttons at the far right called Move Up and Move Down. I'm going to move the Save As up, right up and under Save. If I move it up too far, I just click the Move Down button. So you can organize your buttons into an order that makes sense to you. Another button I'd like to add to my Quick Access Toolbar doesn't exist in these popular commands. So what I want you to know is that if I click Popular Commands, I can change that option to All Commands, and I'll see all the commands in Word. And if I have a look at this list, it's quite an extensive list, and I haven't even got past the A's yet. So to save me scrolling for a long time, the button I'm after begins with E. I'm going to click on this list and press the letter E on my keyboard. That jumps me down to all those beginning with E. I'll then scroll because I'm looking for a command called Email as a PDF Attachment. This is a handy command. It means that I can email a Word document as a PDF file if I need to. So I'm going to add this command to my Quick Access Toolbar by clicking my Add button. I'm going to move this command down and put it under Email. So my 2 email commands are together. I'm then going to go OK, and I'll see my Quick Access Toolbar will have changed to reflect the changes that I've made. So the quick access toolbar is very, very useful. Now the ribbon is above the quick access toolbar now. The ribbon is divided into various tabs. A tab would include Insert, Design, and Layout, for example. I'm going back to the Home tab. Each tab is then broken into groups. This is the clipboard group, this is the font group, and this is the paragraph group. Each group contains a number of command buttons. This is bold, this is italic, and this is underline. And notice how I'm just resting on things to actually get a tooltip to explain what each command button does. Now some of these groups also have little arrows in the bottom right corner. These are known as dialog box launchers. So this one particularly I'm resting on is known as the font dialog box launcher. And if I was to click it, it would bring up the font dialog box. And here it is here. If I cancel that, if I happen to be requiring the paragraph dialog box launcher, I would click this button. And this brings up the paragraph dialog box. So that's called a dialog box launcher, and that's the paragraph dialog box launcher, that's the font dialog box launcher, and that's the styles dialog box launcher. Now, with regards to the ribbon, the most common thing I hear is people losing the ribbon. And how people are achieving this by accident or otherwise is they're double-clicking the ribbon tab. If I double-click Home, for example, I will lose my ribbon. Well, I haven't really lost it, so that's the wrong word to use. What I've done is I've collapsed my ribbon and hidden it from view. So some people see this as decluttering their screen. If I double-click Home again, I can bring it back permanently. If you double-click one of these tabs, you will collapse your ribbon, and if you click once, it will appear. But as soon as you click away, it'll disappear. If you want it to come up permanently again, you have to double-click, not single-click, and the ribbon will permanently appear.